Good evening. So I want to tell you about something that happened yesterday. Now first some basics, and of course this is my conclusions. There are spirits with bodies, that's you and me. Right? And then there's spirits without bodies. And these spirits, they communicate to us constantly. There's a lot of communication coming from spirits. And they come as thoughts. Most people don't realize that these thoughts come from spirits. They think it's their own thoughts, of course. But there's a lot of this going on. And sometimes they are very pleased. They are pleased that they are getting through. They are always getting through. The thoughts are always received by us, you see. And sometimes we don't follow their advices or agree with the ideas, and they get maybe disappointed that we don't pay attention, we don't agree, or we don't follow their advices. But very often we do, and they are all happy about it. This is going on. You can get warned about something, you can get help, advice, good things. And then you can get stupid things too from spirits. Spirits are like us, of course. The only difference is that we have bodies, they don't. So you will find some stupid ones, of course, also in the spirit world, like you find here, in this world, really stupid people. And some very sane people, of course. That's how it is. So that's the basics, right? So now what happened yesterday was this. So a spirit came in to me, and it was so close. It was right here, if you have a comparison, right here with me. And it didn't feel nasty or bad or anything. It was just a spirit. Now, it took me a long time before I started to get some answers on what this was. But this is what came out of it. This spirit thought that we were one. That's right. I didn't feel that we were one, but that spirit felt that we were one. Not that we were a team or good friends or something. We were one. One. So that was the thing. And like I said, it wasn't a bad spirit, not at all. But of course I couldn't have this situation. I had to deal with it. And it took me a long time. It took me more than an hour to sort this out. For that spirit, not for me. See? And then eventually we got this agreement that we were not one. Because we were communicating, of course. So this spirit realized that this spirit was an individual. But that didn't do it. See, this didn't help. We were still there. And that spirit would stay. See. And then I started to ask that spirit what happened. Because it started, of course, at one point, right? We were two different individuals, and then this spirit felt that we became one. So what happened? And this is what I saw. I saw me, and then I saw that spirit coming in and sort of attaching itself to me. There was some sort of a disaster going on right then, and that spirit was confused at the time, scared, you might say, panicking, and I was not, apparently. So that spirit felt, I'm going over to this one, and then there was this attachment. Yeah, I know this is pretty wild stuff, but I'm just telling you what I saw. And once we figured this one out, what happened, right? It's starting to loosen up a bit, but not completely. So I started to ask the spirit what that spirit was before this thing happened. And then eventually this spirit started to see that it was an individual, really, that was doing something separate from me, you know. And that's when it started to dissolve the whole thing. But it was still sort of stuck. I was asking questions. What do you want to do now? You know, what's your plans? And eventually, this spirit started to talk about these plans. Maybe I can start a life of my own. See, look around, check things out. See, maybe I don't need to be with you all the time. You see. And when this separation started, my body started shaking. I never had this experience, not this strong anyway, so it was like really, really shaking my body when this separation happened, and that spirit left, you see. So this was the story. Now, of course, this is what I have seen, my experience, and oh, it was good, really good. I felt fantastic afterwards, absolutely, totally relaxed. I haven't noticed any changes yet, but I suppose there will be changes in the way I feel, at least, you know. But I've been feeling very, very good today, so. But it's hard for me, you know, I feel good most of the time. It's hard for me to see differences, right? But I'm sure I will notice them. There must be differences, no, changes. So we'll see. All right, be good.